Hello and a very warm welcome. Many videos coming out this week. We've got qualifying reaction, race reaction, driver ratings, Ocon without a seat. But this video we're going to cover the legend, the best starter in F1, Fernando Alonso. Two-time champion from Spain, a world-class driver, but terrible at picking teams. Every time it seems he's gone to a team, it's just failed, it's not worked. He's pissed away the last 5 years of his F1 career, really. I mean, 2 championships, he's a legend. Fernando Alonso is easily the best starter in F1. When you think of starts, the one at Italy, where he was literally on the grass and got down into turn 1. The one at Spain goes round the outside of Kimi Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. 2 world champions as if they were nothing. Fernando Alonso, an all-time great, but he should have a lot more than 2 championships. That doesn't really say what a driver Alonso is. Only 2 championships, 2005 and 2006. Started his career with Minardi. Came in as a young Spanish driver. And then he went to Renault. 03. Signed for Renault. Then the 2 championships, battling with a 7-time champion. Had many rivals, did Alonso. You think of Schumacher when he was winning his titles. You think of Hamilton. You think of Vettel. And his Honda engine, that's got to be a rival because them Honda days were drastically bad. But then won the 2 championships, moved to McLaren. Let's be honest, was rattled by a rookie. He was a double world champion and he was rattled by his rookie teammate Hamilton. They cost each other the world championship, McLaren, because they didn't pick a number 1 driver. Then Alonso left McLaren, he went to Renault. They weren't competitive. We had the Crashgate scandal at Singapore. 09, not competitive. And then he gets his dream move to Scuderia Ferrari. Wins his first race for Ferrari. Bahrain it was then. Bahrain was the first race back then. And then 2010, fought for the championship. 4-way fight going into the last race. Hamilton, Webber, Vettel, Alonso. They did the wrong strategy. Got stuck behind Petrov. Vettel won the title. And then 2012. Should have never been anywhere near that championship, Fernando Alonso, and he dragged that Ferrari to the last race in Brazil. And he should have won the championship. But it just wasn't to be. I mean, that win in Malaysia in 2012, I mean, that Ferrari was nowhere, and he took it to victory. And the moment I remember of Fernando Alonso is at Brazil, where he's just stood up like that, looking through his crash helmet. Just into a daze, knowing that he'd lost the championship. He was so close. Vettel got spun round. Alonso was in prime position. I always remember him going round that centre S and nearly losing it in the wall. Amazing save. Because if he'd have crashed, that would have been a championship over. And then always coming second. So he left Ferrari, joined McLaren. And that was a terrible decision. Reliability issue, DNF. No positives since he went back to McLaren. I think his best finish since he returned to McLaren is 5th. They've been a horror show, a shit show, and he's had enough, and he's leaving. Alonso is a great, he is a legend, best starter in F1, talented driver, unbelievable driver. And he will be missed. I mean, we've missed Alonso at the front in the last 5 years because he's just tossed away his career. But he's won Le Mans, he's won Monaco, he's going for the Triple Crown. IndyCar next year, I'll be cheering him on. Ironically, when he did Indy 500, again, a Honda engine let him down. But let's hope he can win the Indy 500, get the Triple Crown. It looks like it's over for good. Fernando Alonso, I don't see him returning. The only way he'll return if he wins Indy 500 and then he's sat at home, sofa, watching F1 and he wants to be back. he's easily going to get a drive, isn't he? He's proven. Double world champion, great overtaker, amazing starts. I mean, that's the one thing that stands out for me. Amazing starts. But also, I've not even covered this. Radio rants. How can we forget a radio rant? Japan 2015. GP2 engine. Embarrassing. Or Korea 2011. I give up. Or the one at Rosberg at Bahrain. All the time you have to leave a space, okay? All the time. And famous radio rants. The engine feels good, much slower than before. Where is Palmer? Palmer has retired. Karma. There's so many to cover. I mean, it's unbelievable. And he's had controversies in his career. 2008 scandal. Did he block Hamilton in the pit lane? 2007 Hungary. Fernando is faster than you. Germany 2010. Controversial. He's always been a controversial character, but he's the F1 driver in history. I'd put him in top 10. Top 10 Fernando Alonso in my opinion. But this is his last race into Abu Dhabi. Where's he going to qualify? Where's he going to finish? Probably not very well with his McLaren, but it's an end of an era. Fernando Alonso will always be remembered as a world-class F1 driver. Former Minardi, Renault, Ferrari and McLaren driver. It's his last race. Let's hope his Renault engine can hold up and he can see the checkered flag. Special livery on the car. Let's hope for a good weekend. Fernando Alonso is a legend. It's an end of an era for the Spaniard.